So my name is Jane. It has a strange surname Smorodnikova, so it's like sounds like Russian. And my company Welltory is a health coach created from data. So it's an app that helps people to stay healthy and feel better every day. So actually, before Welltory, I was one of directors at Founder Institute in St. Petersburg. So I had my own startup accelerator, and I helped young founders to start new companies and to go through all struggles they have. And what I realized after investing and mentoring dozens of startups is that the main reason to fail for them is that is actually burnout and stress. So in the end of failure, the only reason is that the founder was not able to handle with pressure. So he started to make wrong decisions. He started to be afraid of failing, of failures. So it's always a burnout. It's always an inability to cope with stress. And that's actually how I understood that stress is much more important than we actually think. And then I had my own burnout, and I was not able to work for 3 months, I think. And it was the most horrible experience in my life because for people who think that their brain is the most important thing they have, an ability to work, to use your brain, to actually to sit down and do something is like the most horrible thing that can happen to you. And actually, like the problem I see is that the knowledge among people about how to handle their brain and body to cope with all pressure we have in our life is not so common. So people usually even don't realize how their body is connected to concentration they have, how their nervous system is connected to ideas we can generate. So we so much like not connected with ourselves. And it's strange. I know, I understood that I know about my smartphone or about my laptop 1,000 times more than about my body and my brain. And when I understood that, like, it's not always with you, it can break. I understood that I need to do something with this. So it's both personal thing and both it's the results from my professional life. So that's how we understood that we want to start a company to help people to handle with their balance and stress. I'm a starter, so like I'm not good in operations when everything is clear. I'm like the super bad person to handle with the stable processes. So I'm the creator. So somebody who starts new processes, somebody who creates new products, and somebody who can deal with uncertainty and don't care about fields we have to deal with. I think we were invited by VentureOut. So it was an invitation, and then I checked out, and it was like the right time for us to go and get some deeper information about health, how health industry works. And I really think that it was like the fastest track to understand how the market works with VentureOut. It was like super effective for me. Today me, like nowadays, I'm a product of all things that happened to me before, and actually I'm not sure what my mindset would be if I changed something in my past. So I'm not sure that I actually want to do something with my past. A tricky question, because like most of the time you're not a woman in tech, you're like a brain owner in tech, something like that. But talking about like, so I don't think that you should consider yourself as a woman in tech. But definitely, of course, you have to deal with that circumstance that you're a woman in tech. So the problem is that nobody cares about preventive health, but everybody needs it. And we want to help people not to feel bad in their 30s. And 70% of them feel stressed and tired, and we want to fix it. It's not it's not only about things when you are just burned out. The thing is that most of people live super close to burnout most of their time, trying to push themselves out of the limits and without understanding how to extend your limits properly without breaking yourself.